because the censorship and propaganda works. Lots of people are saying that, but very few people other than myself have a big enough platform or a loud enough voice to get much attention. And because I had such a big, platform and big voice, boom, suddenly I'm looking at 109 years in prison. I don't think that's a coincidence at all. And again, if the solution to ideas or people saying things that you don't agree with is more debate and more discussion and more free speech, whereas the most of the people promoting Bitcoin at this point, they've taken the exact opposite. They've been supporting the propaganda and the censorship, which I'm on the exact opposite. And in fact, initially when the debate started happening as to what should be the proper scaling method for Bitcoin, my heart was already on what was called like the big block side, but I wanted to be open to the other arguments. And so I was just quiet and started listening. And as I tried to listen, suddenly one side started to try and censor the other side. And I already knew I was on the side of free speech. And so as soon as one side tried to censor the other side, I knew, okay, it's time for me to speak up now. I'm on the side of free speech and I'm on the side of Bitcoin being able to scale in the original way that the Bitcoin white paper described as peer-to-peer cash for the entire world. That's very different than just this speculative asset. And everyone today is excited. Bitcoin's about almost $100,000. Maybe it would have been $100,000 half a decade ago if it hadn't been hijacked and hadn't been destroyed in its usefulness as cash for the world. So you need to look at what's seen and what's not seen. And what we see today, okay, it's close to $100,000. What's not seen is what it could have been if companies like Microsoft and Expedia and these other big companies around the world didn't have to stop accepting Bitcoin because of its slow transaction fees, slow transaction times, and unreliable transactions and lack of privacy as well. So it's really disappointing.